Well, today was a good day. As I think I mentioned yesterday that I was going to go visit with a friend. Well, not really visit. We went to go to a brand new, yeah, it was brand new. It opened in September. No, actually the last weekend of August, but they had to close briefly because of a family emergency, and then they reopened again and on the 9th, September 9th. And it's called Kazu. It is ramen and sushi, and I have never ever had traditional Japanese ramen before, and I have no idea how traditional it was, but it was delicious. Um, it was really really good. Everything's all fresh made there in house. The broth, I can't remember what kind of had, but there was like really nice, like, I guess we would call it. Well, it was pork. It was pork. It was like bacon, I guess, but definitely milder. It doesn't was not salty. I think it was more smoked versus cured. So, but it was very delightful. But it was cooked in the broth, and there was fish cake in it, and there was seaweed, and I really just got a basic one just because I still can't eat things with a lot of texture yet, but I can have some texture. So it was noodles and chicken broth with pork and seaweed and fish cake and the egg. I know I am egg free. It's a sensitivity, not an allergy, and I don't go out of my way to eat eggs or dairy. But every now and again is fine. I don't really have too bad of a reaction. It was just one hard-boiled egg, and it was in soup, and it was fine. It's not like the majority of the meal. It was just that one thing. But anyway, it was delicious. I have no regrets. The egg really didn't beat me up too much either, which is good, but it's not something I can just go have in the morning anymore. Because at least I know that's one of the things that have made me ill. And I feel much better now that I'm not regularly eating them. Now and again, if it's kind of like accidentally in there, or if it's like the ramen place, if I just go and, every now and again go and have a bowl of soup with an egg in it, it won't kill me. It'll be fine. But it was a fun time. It was nice. We caught up. I hadn't seen her in 4 years. And I'm not going to divulge any of the personal stuff that we discussed. Well, at least I'm not going to divulge her personal stuff that we discussed. But, it's basically like life happens. Shit happens because, well, whatever. And, she's in a better place. Back home here in Gettysburg with us. Us meaning her. Me and Skip, which, her and I moved in a week apart. She moved in the week after I did, across the hall. And we've been through some shit, let me tell you. We've been through some shit together. And we've had similar, we came from similar issues. We moved up here I moved up here, she moved over here. Not really to get away, but just to start a new life someplace. I mean, she's a professor and at the community college that I go to. And I didn't know that, of course, and I wasn't actually in college when I first knew her. But I'm making a waffle. These are egg-free and dairy-free and delicious. And it's upside down. That's better, right? Right. But these Vans, they were 2 for $5 at Giant. So if you have a Giant and you are looking for egg, these are not gluten free, but these are egg free and dairy free, and they're made with whole wheat, oats, barley, brown rice, rye, quinoa, amaranth, and millet. So if that is something that you are interested in but have to be dairy free or egg free or both, like me, give these a try. They're delicious. I like to eat them with peanut butter. But anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. But anyway, we caught up and for a while, which was nice. When we moved in, you know, we bonded. You know, because we came from similar situations, you know, and we bonded, and we've been through some shit up here too, and you know, whatever, you know. And then she moved with her partner, and things got weird and dangerous, and she finally got out, and she's back here now, safe and happy, which is important. And she's around people that love her and care about her. And her family is not too far away. They're in like the next state over, going west. So, you know, after something traumatic like that, any abusive situations, you know, nothing's ever really going to be the same again. Trust me, I know. I've been there. But it helps to have people around you that love you unconditionally, that care, that want to know how you are doing. Don't just ask, how are you, to be friendly, but actually really give a flying squirrel. Who really want to hear what you have to say when you need to vent, or when you are upset, or if the demons in your head are lying to you again. That's important. Having that system, that support system, is very important. I think everyone needs to have a support system, whether you deal with a mental illness or recovering from an abusive situation or whatever. Everyone should have a support system I mean, everybody goes through stuff. Everybody. You know, sometimes there are words for it. Sometimes there aren't. Sometimes there's therapy for it. Sometimes there isn't. But what we can all use are people around us that love us, no matter what. That is very, very, very important. So anyway, I'm going to eat my waffle, and I'm going to go sleep on the sofa tonight. Either that or up in my loft. I haven't decided which yet. Because my smoke detector is beeping again. It beeps for several hours. I don't think it's full 24 hours, but close enough. And I can't sleep with that beeping. I'm actually a very light sleeper. I have to take medication to sleep. It's not a prescription. It's over the counter. It's melatonin, which is a naturally occurring hormone in the brain. Well, that naturally occurs in a brain. Part of what, happens with bipolar, especially when I've been manic, is I don't sleep very well. And really good sleep is so, so, so important. It's not just a coping skill. It is necessary to have sleep, to have good, sound sleep. So, my doctor knows all about it. She actually recommends it for me to keep taking it. We've also added Benadryl in there for when to make it work extra well, and also to help keep my allergies in check at night. Because I take, let's see, Claritin in the morning and then Benadryl at night. And I make sure I get the kind that makes me sleepy. So it works twofold for me. So it's all under doctor supervision, so don't freak out and get weird and worry too much. It's perfectly fine. Anyway, I'm still coming down from the mania. I'm feeling pretty normal. Well, I guess my version of normal. Still maintaining, still happy. Things are still good. I'm going to go watch a little bit of YouTube and eat my waffle plus peanut butter. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, be well, and be happy. Okay? Love you.